Exactly what you're looking at. No shirt, water being poured on the chest, happy. Love it. I love it. I do that right now. What up, it's your man LL Cool J. I'm here on the Today Show and I'm gonna be doing 8 questions before 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Yeah, the Force is my first record in over 11 years, almost 12 years. The acronym Frequencies of Real Creative Energy is about the mindset that you have to have in order to employ the force in your life, in order to attract the things in your life that you want to have, in order to make your dreams a reality. You have to be vibrating at a certain frequency. You know what I'm saying? And depending on what you're trying to accomplish in life, those frequencies can vary. It's about mood management. It's understanding that, you know, when you feel certain things, you must understand that what you're dwelling on, you're attracting in your life. So ultimately, everything is vibrating on an inspired level. It doesn't mean it's negative or positive, but it's definitely truly inspired. I mean, I guess myself, because you know, you gotta be on the same page with you. That's the first collaboration. It's got to be you and your ego and your mind and where you're at in your mind. But look, I had a ball working with everybody. Me and Q-Tip had an amazing time working together on this project. He's brilliant as a producer and an artist, but we just had a great time. I had a lot of fun working with Joe. Me and Eminem had the best time working on Murdergram Dude. We did that out at Dr. Dre's studio in LA, and I would go in the booth, write my rhymes, then M would go in the booth and write his rhymes, and then we would go back and forth, and it was amazing. So Murdergram has probably been one of the more fun collaborations that I've done, because we actually did it in the studio together, and that was a lot of fun. There's so many people that are great at so many things. You know what I'm saying? Some unsung, some heroes. It could be the Michael Jordans and the Steph Currys and the LeBrons and the Michael Phelps and the Simone Biles of the world, or, you know, it could be the teacher that goes the extra mile, or the security guard that risks his life. At the end of the day, it's really about you going after what you truly want and being excellent at it, and not being afraid, and having the courage to be vulnerable. Because to be a winner, you have to be willing to risk being a loser. If you're willing to risk that, you know what I'm saying, risk your emotions, risk your ego, then you put yourself in a position to be successful. So I say that there are a lot of GOATs for different reasons. A lot of people are great at a lot of things. I ain't doing nothing crazy, am I? Okay. I guess it was hot outside and he pouring water. I love it. I love everything about it. It's exactly what it is. Exactly what you're looking at. No shirt, water being poured on the chest, happy. Love it. I love it. I do that right now. It's too cold outside. I love it. I love everything about it. Oh, turkey and cheese. You know what I'm saying? With some of the peppers, you know, the peppers on it, not the hot ones, just the little peppers with the oil, with the vinegar, you know what I mean? Come on, B. That's regular. That's all day. That's New York all day. You know what I mean? Got to do that. I just had one of them yesterday. Probably one of them Richard Pryor joints. No, most formative album. You mean that had the most impact on me? It wasn't an album, but it was hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta remember, like, I became a fan of hip hop at 8 years old, at the birth of hip hop. You know, I was listening to hip hop before it was on vinyl. I was listening to tapes. I was like in Long Island, even though I'm from Queens, I was in Long Island. It was foster kids next door to me who were from the Bronx. So they would come to Long Island with all of these tapes from the Bronx. So I was getting exposed to hip hop very, very early. That's why when I started Def Jam, when I was 16, but I had already been rapping for like 8 years. Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin could start a label around this kid because I was ready, you know what I'm saying? But that's only because I was exposed to hip hop, so that was the formative. Well, it depends on what era, you know what I mean? But I already been telling everybody, I want Snoop Dogg to play me in my biopic. I've been telling everybody that over and over again. I don't understand why, you know, my man looked at me like, is he? Is he serious? I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Nah, I don't know. I really don't know. I think that it would probably have to be somebody, obviously, who has the chops, who looks like me, but more importantly, who has the energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to bring the energy.
So LL Cool J, I have a question. The 90s is one of my favorite eras of music. How was it for you back then? And you know, how did you get through the challenges of being an artist in the 90s?
Me, I started in the 80s, right? So when I started, like, I would do shows in Maine, and I would actually, like, this would be the first time hip hop ever went to Maine. So like, it'd be 20 kids in a gymnasium with a few teachers and a couple of parents, and I'd be explaining to them, these are the turntables, and the DJ is gonna make the record go back and forth, and I'm gonna say these rhymes, and if you listen, everything's rhyming, and like I'm trying to make comparisons to I Am Pentameter and limericks and haiku, like anything to get their minds around the idea that we're doing hip hop. So from there, in the 90s, hip hop started to explode a little bit larger, but it was still a subculture. Some of the songs that I made in that time, they transcended that time period and went on to become classics, and you know, and then other hits and other things happened, but those were definitely the formative years for hip hop, and I lost my mind. I found it a couple of times, most of it, but I lost, you know, a lot of it, you know what I mean?
So Keith Urban will be performing next on the Today Plaza for the City Concert Series. What question do you want to ask him?
I love Keith. I want to know how he feels walking around with that last name. He's urban, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Keith, are you urban? Like, what's the, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about your life. Nah, what I would ask Keith is, in his genre, he's done some amazing things and he's made some huge strides in his genre. How has he maintained this long career that he's had? Because he's been around for a minute, you know, and been really successful at the highest level for quite a while. So I would ask him, how does that feel? And I know Keith, by the way, so what up, Keith? You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out why you ain't added to the cart. You only got it like, how you gonna just show me the picture? You ain't buy the picture? You supposed to buy this picture, man.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.